to the 6 o'clock news. I'm your host, Mark, and joining me is my co-anchor, Trisha.
Thanks, Mark. Tonight is a special broadcast since today is the 5th anniversary of the Great Alien Invasion. That's right, it's been just 5 years since the Martians invaded Earth, but society seems to be slowly getting used to our new genderless overlords.
Still no word on why we call them Martians, since they are not from Mars. I guess ethicobalcodermictropolox just doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
Tonight's main piece features the leaders from the anti-Martian human rebel forces and the pro-Martian cyborg community. We'll get a chance to hear from those who have chosen to abandon their gendered human ways, as well as those who will fight to the death to keep them.
But first, let's go to the weather. Thanks, Mark. Well, we had a rough week, what with the snow hurricanes and all, but it's looking like a beautiful weekend coming up here in post-apocalyptic Chicago, with highs in the low 250s and 260s. We expect a few light tornadoes Friday and Saturday, but that should give way to a nice, refreshing acid rain downpour on Sunday. Stay tuned for Monday's broadcast, where we'll be premiering our new segment, Where's It Flooding Today? Sneak peek, it's somewhere. Back to you, Trisha.
Ready to embrace the next stage of your existence as the Martian overlords take over? Join the elite club of genderless cyborgs with the new Haraway reactor. One simple installation and you can become just like the Martians, free from the bonds of society's normativity. Just one small payment of an arm and a leg. Transcend gender. Transcend yourself. The Haraway reactor, coming to a Walmart near you.
The Great Barrier Reef officially died last month, marking either the greatest ecological disaster of all time or the greatest goth phase of all time.
According to the IPCC's latest report on habitat destruction, a species has gone extinct every 5 seconds this year. We tried to reach out to this species for comment, but they were apparently too busy, going extinct every 5 seconds.
In a strange turn of events, a species of barnacle in the Pacific has apparently evolved to survive solely on microplastics. CEO of Starbucks, Kevin Johnson, said, "We did it. Mother Nature sure is beautiful."
The average annual temperature in San Diego reached over 200 degrees last month, making it officially uninhabitable by humans, but quite nice for cassowaries. Joining us tonight, we have Dr. Robert Ottman, public leader on advocating for the acceptance of machine modification and Martian expert, along with Tracy Neville, pseudonym, Martian resistance leader. Today on the show, we ask our guests, should we part with our autonomy as a species and accept the Martians' rule, or should humanity fight back? Tracy, the air is yours.
Thank you, Mark. It's a pleasure to be on the show. I just can't understand why the Martian apologists seem to believe that life where Martians, cyborgs, and humans can coexist is possible. You're trying to create a utopia that is simply unachievable.
The most important thing to remember here is that the Martians are not trying to create a genderless, classless society in order to create a utopia, but rather to build a coalition with humanity, acknowledging our differences and letting them make us stronger as one. Regardless of whether or not you believe in their political goals, there's certainly something to learn from their society.
Humanity may not have been perfect, but we were learning from our differences and mistakes and becoming more just every day.
The human race has shown time and time again that it cannot just take care of the world and live in peace, and there will always be a struggle for power and an emphasis on the differences which distance us from one another.
If we do as your overlords want and generalize the human race, we lose the differences that make us unique, and to be different is to be human.
It would be a utopia if we could completely erase our differences. What we desire is a coalition in which we recognize our differences without judgment, modify what could be improved, and see the human race which connects us all.
If it is our humanity that brings us together and is the key to our salvation, then why allow the very world in which we live to be run by subhuman machinoids and unearthly beings?
In removing the power struggle between gender, race, and species, we all advance to a level playing field if we allow the Martians to maintain a solid framework within which humanity can thrive.
Well, I don't see how humanity can thrive with people like yourself leading the way, showing us that being human just simply isn't enough.
Excuse me? I am Robert Ottman, and I have received multiple degrees in humanities studies and cyborg ethics. If anyone is qualified to speak on this topic, it's me.
And I am a real, living human being, something that you will never be.
Your divisiveness will cause nothing but violence and hate.
Can you even breathe without that, Mr. Robot Man? How's this for violence?
Excuse me? Oh my God! Does this sound like you?
I love my toxic pollution air filter, but it clashes with all my outfits. Coachella is in 2 weeks, and I'd rather breathe the lung-collapsing acidic sludge than have Beyonce see me like this. And not everyone can afford air-ons.
Finally, the solution for you. Never be caught lacking at the party again with our stylish new air filters. Each filter has its own personality, just like you. Whether it's at the radiation bar with your girls or kicking it on the last remaining swimmable beach, our air filters will have you looking and breathing your best. Don't believe us? Take it from one of our most satisfied customers.
My new cool air filter got me so many compliments, I've already ordered matching sets for all my friends. It almost feels like taking a breath of real fresh air.
Well, you heard it here first. For 9 easy payments of $99.99, the cool is yours. Call 1-800-FRESH-AIR now for your exclusive TV offer. That's 1-800-FRESH-AIR now. But hurry, only while supplies last. And we're back. Sorry for that brief interruption. We'd love to return to our debate, but it seems that one of our guests tonight has suffered a collapsed lung. We apologize for cutting that short.
That's all we have for tonight. Make sure to join us tomorrow night for our next exciting piece, Cydogs, Why You Should Cyborg Your Pets. Until then, I'm Trisha.
And I'm Mark. And remember,
Don't go outside!